The Clone Interactive Mode toggle script allows you to turn off the interactive on-screen controls with a hotkey without having to press the interactive button in the Clone tab window. So here we have a shot where there's a fly buzzing around in the foreground that needs to be painted out. I'll go to the paint node here. I'm going to go to the Clone tool, and I'm going to load in my paint presets that have my clone offset presets. So I'm going to click 2 on the numeric keypad, and I'm going to bring in my clone paint setup. And you can see here that I have like the frame before. So I'm on frame 92, so the frame before. I have the frame after. I can tab through 2 frames before, 2 frames after, etc. And then I have some of my favorite brushes down here for 7, 8, 9, and 0. So go back to 1. So I'm going to paint out this fly on frame, we'll do frame 85. You can see it's right here. Typically, if I'm going to line something up using interactive mode, I need to click the interactive button down here, and you can see it brings up the on-screen controls. I can make my adjustments, but I can't paint. You can see this white triangle here. I can't paint yet. I have to turn it off. So I have to go back down here, turn it off, and then I can paint. However, I wanted to find a way where I didn't have to keep clicking the button down here in the paint window. So first I will reset, and we'll do this with a hotkey. So the steps here are to click the caps lock. So now you can see I've entered into the onion skin mode, and then you click I. I is the hotkey to bring up the interactive on-screen controls, and then I can make my adjustments here using onion skin caps lock and the arrow keys to line it up, or I can just use the on-screen controls like this, and we'll just undo that. So now that it's lined up, I can't paint. You can see that there is the white triangle. So to turn it off, instead of going back down here to the paint window, I can just click I and then click caps lock, and then I'm ready to paint. And that is a way to use the interactive on-screen controls with the hotkey I instead of clicking the button down here in the window. And one thing to keep in mind is that when you're using this workflow, the interactive button does not become highlighted. That's something we can't work around at this point, but we are trying to do that in the future. Okay, so let us know if you have any questions.